What's good, Footy Culture fam? My name is Matthews, aka Matt, aka Mateuzinho. And boys, this Brazil loss, man. I don't know who to put blame on. Do I blame it on Cheech? Do I blame it on the players?
Or blame it on Jay?
Do I blame it on Jay and his floating hat and black vest combo saying Hulu Hexa? Or do I blame it on Dave saying Brazil's only playing at 70%?
Oh, all of the above.
That was my
Or
trick.
all the above. But I don't
did
know.
on purpose.
With that being said, I think I might have to take my sabbatical, take my my leave from football. This is it for me until there are better days. And so
All right, see you soon,
goodbye
boys.
to the show. See you guys later. Nah, but anyways, boys, we had the quarterfinals happen. Crazy matchups. Not a lot, but a couple underdog stories coming through. And we'll get into that. But once again, joined today by Dan.
How's it going, everyone? How's it going?
What's up? What's up? We got Quinto.
70% Brazil. Couldn't do it, eh?
The jinx.
The jinx was real.
Maybe if they were playing like 71% at least. But a man like Jay,
I too am considering leaving the game.
I'm leaving with you, brother.
Where are you going?
Wherever Neymar goes, man.
Looks like you already switched nationalities, though.
Allegiances, yeah.
Jeez, repping France
That
now?
was quick. And hold on a second.
Brazil's rival, you
Hold
would
on a
say?
second. What does it say on that jersey there?
Brazil, France, 98?
What happened that World Cup?
Brazil lost.
What? And you repping the
The
kid?
one, the first time we were ever challenged in a World Cup final.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah,
First time.
It's emotional.
yeah, and destroyed in a World Cup final, and that's where you gain respect. So that's why I'm wearing it today, and I hope they beat Messi in the final.
And not just Argentina, Messi.
Yeah, this guy doesn't want Messi.
Oh, and Argentina.
And last but not least, we got a man like Jimmy James.
Hello.
What's up, what's up? But yeah, boys, first quarterfinal game. On Friday, we had Brazil versus
Damn.
Croatia. It was a long game. Croatia doing their thing, taking extra time as they do. 1-1 goal from Neymar.
Beautiful goal.
105th minute. Amazing goal.
I
Little
thought
give and
that was
goal
it, man.
with
Yeah.
Paquetá, I believe, around the keeper, then top net.
For him to, like, if you really looked at the goal, like, his body, like, for him to, like, stop the guy from, like, bringing him down.
Yeah.
His composure and his way to, like, just move around. It was so nice. And to go around the keeper, like, beautiful goal. And I thought when he hit it high, like, I thought he was going to miss it.
Yeah, bro.
But he hit it high and it went in. I'm like, oh,
Roofed
gosh,
it,
thank
man.
gosh.
He roofed it.
He could have just tapped it.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. 1-0. Neymar, Brazil. Neymar in his first game back.
Mm-hmm.
He thought that was it.
Thought
And it
that was
wasn't.
it. And then 170th minute, Bruno Petkovic ruining the emotion, the joy of millions of Brazilians across the globe, myself included. Ended up tying it 1-1
Unfortunate goal, though. A rebound off of
Deflection.
Marquinhos.
off of Marquinhos.
Marquinhos lost that
Deflection.
game for Brazil.
Tough. Yeah, some would say. Yeah.
Because if you notice, behind Marquinhos was Thiago Silva.
Mhm.
So if anything, it could have hit
No,
off
but Alisson
him.
had that. If that shot was going right
And if
at
Thiago
Alisson.
Silva wasn't there, Alisson was there. Because it wasn't like side netting.
No, that shot was going right to
It was going like just offside middle. It's like it's the deflection that made it go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, like Croatia did nothing the whole game. Just defending, doing their thing. Defending properly though. Guardiola was disgusting, man.
Yeah.
Playing really, really well. All their players were playing well. Brozovic doing his thing again. I think didn't he just beat his own record of running the time?
Guys,
running?
you're just running marathons, man. He's not even playing
He
footy.
broke his record from the past game in this game.
Guys doing
He broke
beat
his own
test out
record.
here,
Yeah.
bro. Crazy.
Crazy. And Modric playing all the minutes as well.
But man, they really know how to take the sting out of the game. Like once
Yeah.
they get the ball, like the other team might not see the ball for a bit. They possess the ball. They don't really attack or do anything with it, but they'll literally just calm the game right down.
Yeah.
You know, any kind of momentum the other team has is just killed. And like I think you've seen so much success with them doing that, like against all these opponents. You know, they get their foot on the ball, ping, ping, ping between the center backs. The midfielder will drop back. Maybe they'll get an attack down the wings, but great play in terms of just taking the sting of the game and like knowing how to beat your opponent. Like when you're going up a team like Brazil,
Yeah.
very rarely are you going to go like, you know, head to head with a team like Brazil and come out on top in terms of quality and like going at them. You have to go in with a plan,
100%.
with a strategy, find a way to really frustrate them and not allow them to do what they do so well. And that's great because we saw against Korea, they're having a field day. Like the game was done by 10 minutes, right? And it could have very easily been the same against Croatia as well if they didn't have a plan, right?
Yeah. Like Croatia are very efficient in the way they play. They only had 9 shots total that game, 1 on target, and that 1 on target being that goal in the 170th minute. Brazil had, I think, 21 shots, 11 on target. Vini could have had a couple early on in the game. A few other players could have had a goal too, but
Livakovic, man.
Keeper did his thing.
Keeper did his thing, man. He did a lot. He had good saves, man. Like, my question was, he shouldn't. The Brazil gaffer shouldn't have brought in those subs early, especially like Anthony. Like Anthony for Rafinha was okay, but for him to take out Vinny,
yeah, 60th
minute, take
yeah.
out Vinny like that.
But he was locked down all game. though.
Juranovic had him in
He
his
had him
pocket, man.
all game.
But still, you take out Vinny, who did he put?
Rodrigo,
he's still good. If anything, you take out, you don't bring on Anthony, because Anthony, I don't know what it is. He's not bringing you what he's just. I think Anthony just cares about himself, to be honest. From what I see,
He did that way a little bit.
He did his thing a little bit. Like when
man.
he came on, like he was attacking on the line, he was doing his thing. But the thing is, man, like they doubled up. Like they had Perisic on that side, and like Perisic was the thing with Croatia. They were helping each other. Like Perisic
Yes,
and Sosa, they were doubling up on the wing. They weren't letting no one get isolated. And same thing on the other side too. Like Pasalic and Juranovic, they weren't letting Vinny get space. They weren't letting them get isolated, because you know how dangerous those Brazilian wingers are. And if you give them a chance 1-on-1 against the fullback, there's a chance they'll get they'll get skinned, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
yeah, like I don't know what else Brazil could have done. I don't know.
They just weren't efficient enough. Substitutions weren't ideal. Like, again, putting on Fred and not someone like Bruno,
Yeah,
try to help control the game and whatnot. And then towards the end of the game, when they had that goal, Brazil were rushing, try to play the ball forward. And Neymar's like telling the players to calm down, like relax. We're winning. Don't do anything crazy.
That's true. That's true too.
and like even like when we were watching the game with Spatty, even Spatty said like when Alex came on, the left back Alexandro. This game's gonna change because of this. Because now you bring Danilo to the right side, and like, kudos to Militao. He's not a right back, but like he has a body in him too, right?
Yeah.
And he's like very aggressive. When they scored, Danilo was nowhere to be seen on the right side. He was attacking too much. You know what I mean? So like, that's I think when they lost it as well.
And there was no need for them to attack. They could have just.
Oh, exactly. You're in extra time already.
Yeah, just kill the game.
15 minutes more, and then you're done.
But I think that game, they think it really showed they were missing Gabi. Jesus, I think like in a game like that, if you have
Yeah,
a poacher like that,
nine,
a striker like that can come on and sniff out a chance in the box.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
Richarlison, he's done his thing this World Cup, but he didn't really have too much to say in that game there. He kind of got locked down, and I think that's when you can give them something different to think about. I think they brought on Pedro, the other striker, but
It's not
the same. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm sure he does his thing, right? But like, it's not the same when you have a player like Jesus who's playing top quality opponents week in, week out. You know what I mean? That can be make or break in a knockout game like that, right?
Brazil losing to Croatia was my saddest day as a Brazil fan.
Really?
Yeah.
saddest day.
Yeah.
But
I never thought anything could top Brazil Belgium in 2018. And
what about Brazil Germany?
We were never in it. That's what makes it hurt more.
Yeah, because
This was yours to win.
Yeah.
It was our game to win, and it was our tournament to win. And it was ours to win with 5 minutes to go on the clock.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the subs were wrong, the mentality was wrong, and it took me a lot of years to realize that Brazil has no mentality. We have so much talent, but no mentality.
What does that mean? Where do you get that mentality from? Where does it come from? Is it the gaffer, like for example, Canada, and their mentality comes from Herdman? I think is where it really starts.
Yeah, but
you really see it.
that's just brand new though. You're talking about a team that's been together for years now, who has one of the greatest players in the world right now with Neymar, who has a full team of all-stars. It's different for Canada because it's a small team. These guys are still like growing, and they're not all-stars either. Like they need a leader.
Yeah, but still,
is
you
Neymar
can't
the
just
right leader for Brazil when it comes to like on the pitch?
Neymar,
Yeah.
I think so. Then you don't only have Neymar. You have Thiago Silva, who's got that leadership experience as well. I think it's just the gaffer, in my opinion, is where they needed that.
I just think they as much as just like you, as much as like Matthews, as much as a lot of Brazilians, they thought this was the World Cup to go. They probably, I don't know, because obviously I'm not the one on the pitch. Maybe they took it a little bit too lightly, thinking that it's just Croatia. Hey, they barely beat Japan. or was it Japan in penalties?
Yep.
They barely beat Japan in penalties. You know, we got this in the bag. It's easy, simple. And then first game whistle starts. Okay, it's getting a little difficult. This game goes by. Okay, we're running, like, time's almost up here. Like, they can go to pens. They can get screwed over. Okay, we scored the goal. Sweet. But it was still late in the game. And Croatia, I just feel like are the type of team where they can just get it done.
They
just
fight.
go. They go for it and they play for it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying they played more for the badge than Brazil did, but they just had their head and mentality right from the start. And they knew that into this game, they had to play a certain style and they had to defend most of the time. They're going to look for more of those smaller chances that they had. And there was that one chance they had and they needed, and they took it.
Yeah.
Because Brazil was possessing the ball game. And it is hard for a team like Brazil maybe to create those chances when they're literally on top of the box the whole time. Because most of the time, I think Brazil take those chances when they're counterattacking, send the ball through, have the individual creativity from some of these players, you know, just doing something different to break through.
Yeah.
But Vinny wasn't doing it, Rafinha wasn't doing it, Anthony wasn't doing it. Neymar plays deep. It's hard for him to really create from when the whole team is sitting in front of the box.
Create and score. He kind of had to do it all, right? Because no one else really kind of stepped up.
And that's what exactly happened with the goal. It was Neymar by himself. He had to break through, and it's some of those chances. Yeah, you'll kind of break through the Croatian side like that, but it's gonna be hard. He did it one time. It's it. How many times can you go through a team?
That
like
shows
that?
his class, right? And at the end of the day, like, you can't expect, no matter how good Neymar is, and you know he's one of the best players on the planet, you can't expect him to be doing that multiple times a game. It's just not realistic for him to be going 1v4.
That's once in a tournament.
They did it one time. And it's like, he did his thing, and I thought, wow, that's the moment right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just seemed like one of those goals that was like monumental.
That was the only option for Brazil in that game. They couldn't create any other chances as much as they're looking for fouls. Neymar did it, and then Croatia, I'm not sure if they got lucky for the deflection, but hey, they kept going. They didn't stop.
I think, in my opinion, I think Brazil let down Neymar in this one, especially the attack force. Like, Neymar had to do everything.
It's hard, man. I don't blame.
It was
anyone.
hard. I mean,
I don't blame.
Croatia
blame
have
Brazil.
a good defense. Like,
yeah, but do you
Guardiola's
think Brazil played
amazing.
poorly that game?
No.
To an extent, because
You had the possession.
it took me a long time to realize this. Since 06, we can't do it in big games. I don't know what it is. You could say it's the gaffer, but at the end of the day, it's not the gaffer's fault. Like, you have all this talent, but you go into quarterfinal, semifinal scared.
Getting in their own heads, maybe?
Maybe it is too much pressure being a Brazilian playing for 200 million people.
Knowing that they're supposed to win, like they're the team to win.
Knowing you're the favorite every single World Cup. Maybe it is too much pressure because they don't have a lack of talent.
That's true.
They're arguably the most talented team in the tournament.
Yeah.
But
Crazy deficit.
it's just they go into these high stake games scared and
Wrong mentality.
just so unlucky. All our last World Cup exits since we won are all so unlucky.
But
let me go into it. 06, we lost by a free kick where Roberto Carlos is tying his shoe. 2010, we lose because Felipe Melo scores an own goal and then gets a red card 5 minutes after. 2014, we get demolished 7-1 by Germany. Insane. 2018, we have 20 shots on goal versus Belgium and just can't break through. Ended up losing 2-1. And now we lose because of a cheeky counterattack that resulted in a deflection with 5 minutes to go. It's just rookie errors every time. And I don't know how to fix it.
Brazil just
I don't know how to fix
They
it.
can't compete with these European teams because they don't play them enough. They're so used to destroying CONMEBOL. That's all they're used to when they play against these
I don't know.
good or decent even European teams. They just crumble. They don't know how to play against them.
I don't know. I just think what it comes down to mainly is that some of these, I think it maybe is the European factor, but some of these managers or gaffers that from these oppositions are just superior to the rest of the teams that Brazil is facing. I don't think it's just the players, because one thing that this World Cup has shown, I think shown all of us, that football is not who's favorite, who's an underdog. It's such an open game that it can be anyone's result. It's so hard to predict these games, so hard to bet on these games, because I don't know. It comes down to just tactically how a gaffer or how a manager is playing his players, and if the players do show up. Because at the end of the day, Brazil had their game plan. They were playing their football. But I just think the Croatian side and the management they had it right. They had it right. And then comparing Brazil to, maybe some of these teams like Colombia, Ecuador, sure, Peru, Bolivia, maybe the managers are inexperienced. So when they go up against teams like Brazil, shit, They don't know exactly how to play their players or how to use their players at their best. And yeah, far enough you can say that, yeah, some of these European teams do have the players where they can, compete and, have those players to stop Vinny, stop Neymar, stop whoever. But I don't know. It's this game is Morocco, man. They're in the semifinals here. It's so unpredictable. Like, obviously you can expect Brazil to go so far because of talent, but it's unpredictable.
You guys think the better team won that game?
No.
Not necessarily.
I think so.
No.
I think the team that came out with the tactics, they knew what they wanted to do, and Croatia did exactly what they wanted to do. That's what their game plan was. Their game plan was to do that.
Yeah.
Brazil's game plan was not to do that. Brazil's game plan was to finish it in the 90th before the 90th minute struck. So that's why I think the better team did win. And like Jay was saying, Croatia got lucky. You also create your own luck. You know what I mean?
You have to create that chance.
You have to create that chance, and that chance doesn't come from nothing. That chance comes from annoying Brazil, annoying those players. Oh man, we can't score, so let's push up. We gotta score. We gotta score.
They were 1 up at that time.
And at that point, you go and attack. You create your own luck, in my opinion. And I think that's what Croatia did. They deserve that win, in my opinion.
I think like as soon as it went to penalties, before the ball was even kicked, Brazil lost. I think like mentally, they were so scared of going to penalties because they knew it shouldn't have gone there, that as soon as it went to penalties, like
they already lost it.
They already lost it. Like mentally, they were gone.
Anyone would think that. Yeah. Croatia was happy to go to penalties. Yeah. That was their game plan. Let's go to penalties. We're here. Okay, now we have a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Brazil in their heads is different. It's like, shit, now it's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we can't create it.
If anything, it's 60-40.
Yeah, I mean?
Because Croatia already went through that the last game before.
Yeah.
And they know, like, this goalie's good.
In Croatia's mind, like, they're like, yes, it's a 50-50 chance. Let's go. Brazil, no, it's a 50-50 chance. Shit.
Yeah.
That's how they went into it. And that mindset already ruined it. We all thought of that before. Like,
yeah, I already knew.
We all knew.
You guys said it too.
I'm sure you guys knew already too. Like, kind of like, it's like, it was over.
Did you think it was right for Neymar to not shoot a penalty? Yeah, he should have gone first.
Was the worst.
Fifth, no?
Yeah.
But he just like Messi, just like all these top players, you have to like, because dude, Rodrigo missing that first penalty again.
That changes your
brings it even more down. 50-50. Rodrigo missed that penalty. It's 60-40, 70-30.
But the thing is, when a player steps up and they say like, "I want to take it. I'm confident."
For sure, I get it.
And that's
I don't
that's
care.
what happened with him. Apparently.
I don't care.
But like you see some of the gaffers, they ask like who wants, and I think even the Croatia manager, and when they were huddling, or Morocco, when they played penalties, who did they take penalties with? Spain. It was all the players like, "Oh, I want," and I guess some point, some of these small teams when you don't really have the key player, but
again, I think that's what goes to the gaffer again, and the captain.
Yeah, but Neymar too should be like,
exactly.
I have to go first.
And
Neymar should be the one that says,
and the gaffer should be saying that too. Like, Rodrigo, I know you want it, but like, let's be smart with this.
But the thing is, imagine Neymar shoots first, Rodrigo shoots last. It goes all the way to the fifth shooter, and Rodrigo.
At that point,
the pressure is even higher at that point.
Yeah. But at that point, you have a chance now. You missed the first one, your head's already gone.
But again, if you're doing it right, sometimes you don't have to go to the fifth penalty. Just like Brazil.
Exactly.
They didn't
go to the fifth penalty.
Yeah. Get it right from the start, and like you won't miss these chances, and maybe they screw up their chances. You don't have to go to the fifth.
Exactly.
You gotta have your best players taking the first.
They have to take the first. Like a Messi, he takes the first. Ronaldo, where does Ronaldo take?
No, he usually goes fifth.
Yeah, he does go last.
Him too, but we know, like, I don't know. With him, it's whatever. But like, it's true. Like the people are seeing on all over social media too. Like, Neymar should have taken the first. You're the captain. You're the gaffer. You have to lead by example, and you have to score first.
But their plan was for him to go fifth.
That's the dumbest plan ever. What if you don't go to the fifth?
No, yeah, I see the POV, but like. They've won a title with Neymar shooting the fifth and final pen. It's happened to them before.
Of course.
I give about Neymar being the fifth shooter, but Rodrigo being the first shooter is a different thing. Like, he shouldn't have been the first shooter at all. It should have been like a Casemiro or something. Someone established.
More experienced, exactly.
Like, who could really slot that first pen and set the tone. Not the youngest player on the team.
No,
but taking the pen.
Yeah.
Like, that I don't agree with. But Neymar... being the fifth shooter, it doesn't bother me. I'm not up at night because that happened.
It doesn't bother you the fact that he didn't get to shoot.
Well, yeah, I guess, but like
his shot, he could have gone in, and it could have been one of those that went in, and not one of those that missed.
I mean,
but at the end of the day, like that isn't the reason they lost. That Neymar,
of course, not.
was the fifth shooter.
No, they should have killed the
reason they lost is because Brazil have like 8 men up the pitch, like with 4 minutes to go instead of defending.
There was a picture or a video of when Croatia scored and Fred was the highest player up top. Was he
Doesn't make
not?
sense, bro.
Yeah,
He was the highest player up top. He was
you're
playing
right.
That's why
That doesn't
Brazil
make sense
lost
to
the game. You're the guy that gets subbed in to recycle the ball and control the game is the furthest man up the pitch.
Looking for goals.
I would have had Fabinho there. Like,
No, he had a poor start to the.
he didn't play at all.
Didn't he play that one game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
No,
at all.
like me personally, like I would have put Bruno G on.
Bruno G, sorry,
Like I
even
would have
better,
put
exactly.
Bruno G. Someone like playing like top level football right
in
now
better
that can
form
control the
than Fred.
game.
He
Like
actually gets minutes.
Fred playing number 9 is why Brazil lost the game.
Yeah.
You guys subbed on to control the game, recycle the ball, and you're like what the clip where Neymar is like yelling at the guys like what are you guys doing? He's yelling at Fred. Like he's not yelling to the team. He's yelling directly at Fred. What are you doing?
The thing is, who subbed them on?
Yeah. He got the subs wrong.
He got the subs wrong.
As much as I love man managers, I love him. He is a man manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you need tactical like strength against top European sides, and we didn't have it, and we lost it by the subs. We lost it by the mentality, and I couldn't have been sadder.
Sometimes it just like just having the best players doesn't kick it for you. You know, it doesn't do it for you. You need to be able to provide and put those players where they're supposed to be, and know when to use them. So I feel like the gaffer got it wrong.
Yeah.
I think Vinny should have stayed on too.
is why Brazil.
Vinny should have stayed on the whole game. I think.
Yeah, he should have.
In a top situation like that, like Vinny's never played 90 minutes,
Right?
Vinny's never
That's
been.
all he does for Madrid.
Vinny's never been in
Freaking, he scored the goal in the Champions League
Vinny,
final.
exactly. Vinny's never been in a situation where it's finals and he has to do a goal
Right.
or he has to do something. And you bring on Rodrigo or you bring Anthony. Anthony plays for Man U.
Okay, that's not the reason.
Yeah. Well, no, I think the thing is too. It's like you knew in the back of your head that game was gonna most likely go to extra time.
Yeah.
It wasn't a game that was probably gonna get done in 90. So it's like, why not ride your starters
90
until at least 70 or 80? So that way, when you're bringing on fresh legs against tired Croatian legs, you're doing it, after 90 minutes when they've already ran, 10 or 12 kilometers. But if you're bringing them on in the 60th minute, you know what I mean? By the time you get into extra time, everyone's gassed already.
It's gonna be the
So
same.
you lose your advantage. of
They
your
wanted
subs.
they wanted that game done by the 80th minute, like at least 2-3 goals. You know what I mean? So they put it all out there. They didn't want to go defend. They want to go extra time.
Of course not. A shout out to Croatia, man. They did their thing.
Yeah.
They did exactly what their playbook was. The gaffer had it all written down and they followed it. So, kudos to them for being a giant like Brazil. Contenders. And I guess the legacy lives the thing lives on. Number 1 team doesn't win it. Sorry to my Brasileiros. They got a lot of hate, eh? Jay got a lot of hate afterwards.
Yeah, you took it well though.
I mean, I wasn't gonna take it from Italians. It didn't make sense.
Fair.
But
Why doesn't it make sense?
because they're not the tournament.
That's fair.
Like it's that
100%
simple.
fair.
And it's like you're like if you're celebrating our demise this much, that means we're such a bigger nation than you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like, the Italians didn't bother me. I was able to cope with that. So
It was the
The
others.
Argentinians,
It was the
though.
others. On the other hand,
and it was fair for them. I allowed it. Like
they did their thing.
they did their thing. They got the job done. I hope they lose, but they got the job done.
But yeah, speaking about, I guess, Argentina.
Yeah. Ended up 2-2. Molina
Dude.
opening up the scoring for Argentina. Nice assist from Messi.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful, bro.
Let's talk about that assist for a second.
Crazy.
How did that go through?
Messi,
So
bro.
talented. man.
Holy.
what he
That went
does.
through Nathan Ake's leg and someone else's leg and went through like 3 guys and like perfectly placed. Like
Yeah,
the
bro.
perfect amount of power in
It was a good pass.
beautiful pass. If you saw slow motion, people were saying Messi wasn't looking. He was looking.
Yeah.
His eyes were like this, but every second his eyes were glaring like this.
It was a good pass.
You know? So it was a beautiful
It was a good pass.
So yeah, the assist was crazy, man. Messi doing what he does, and then 73rd minute, Messi ended up scoring a penalty. So Argentina 2-0 up. Argentine fans
It's in the
rubbing their
bag,
hands
yeah.
like, man, it's in the bag.
A lot of people were saying that was a weak penalty.
One in the net. Scored it.
Yeah. That's all that matters, man. You know
one was
Messi
that
was going to
one?
score.
Especially when you're going up against a keeper that's bloody 7 feet tall.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
2-0 at that point.
2-0. And then,
Assist and goal by Messi, man.
and then The legend by the name of Wout Weghorst.
Weghorst getting subbed on beside Luke De Jong.
Yep.
They got the Twin Towers up top, man. That was crazy.
Does that remind you of like prime Coleman ball?
That's like
you think you're
Little
watching
bit.
legit.
Barca
A little
again?
bit, bro. It sure felt like it.
hey man, it's good football. I enjoyed watching it.
It was fun to watch, bro. You just see these two big guys, and you see Argentina brought in
It's fun to watch.
Argentina. It's fun to watch when it's not on your team. Doesn't make sense. But Argentina brought in the Pezzales guy, Pezzales.
Petzela.
He's also tall. They brought him in just for
Center back,
to
yeah.
defend him
bro.
because he's never played a minute. I swear.
I don't think so, no.
He came on because he's tall.
Yeah.
They
Gotta
took
get the
off.
big
They
boys
took
on,
off
bro.
Martinez. No.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Romero,
someone
Romero.
that can
Or
win
Romero.
the ball in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need something like that. But man, what the games just changed after those subs, eh?
Yeah, bro. And then
Should have played those guys from the start.
Nah.
They need a tall man. No, they need a tall man. If they knew they had Lisandro Martinez and even like Romero back there, one of these guys have to get a decent ball in.
Bully him,
You
yeah.
have Dumfries. You have heavy wing play.
Yeah.
Put a ball into the box. Like you can win something.
Not start.
They're putting everything through. Like
Yeah.
I'd say not start, but probably bring them on sooner. Not start them. I think you try with the pace. You know, I mean, the Pi's a strong guy too. He's not a weak guy. He's strong.
yeah.
But you're not going to start with the speed. You're not starting De Jong and Weghorst.
At
in
the
a
end of the
game like
day,
this
is
big.
the game plan worked because
Yeah.
he got them back in the game, and it's like
Yeah.
he took it to pens. They did what they could to
Yeah.
keep themselves in the
First cross was a nice header from Weghorst.
Yeah.
To switch it off. Goalie didn't get that. And then the free kick
Bro,
That
that's
was
in the
brilliant.
final,
straight
man.
off the
Holy
training ground, bro.
smokes, man.
Straight off the training
last
ground.
kick of the game.
Last kick
Yeah.
of the game, yeah. Little,
90 plus 11,
thought
bro.
Who was going to take it? Who passed it? I thought he was going to take it.
Minor.
Was it Kumar?
Good miners.
Miners.
I thought he was going to hit it. But no.
Because Sting looked to the last one and they missed. He had the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
I forgot who it was.
What it was?
I was so happy, man.
Bro, for him to touch that ball, turn with his body and hit
bro.
it last
'Cause I think
second.
it was Enzo or someone who almost had him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Enzo or someone almost had it, but then he gets through like that. You thought the game changed there, man. I thought
2-2,
Netherlands was going to come and score another one. If anything, bro. Messi was nervous at that point, bro.
Yeah.
You saw his face. He's like, shit.
Well, especially because you see what happened to Brazil.
Exactly.
Right? So
We
you're
just
thinking the same
another
thing.
upset,
Yeah.
man, in the
Yeah.
same day. I mean, this World Cup, if anything showed us this World Cup, like anything can happen, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, goes on to penalties. But before that, Paredes, what does he do?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Argentinians are so goofy and like.
Holy smokes, man!
But
So he
even
goes.
before that though, they kept beefing everything. They were just
Yeah, that's just Argentinians, and I think the heat of the game. I mean, the gaffer. Everyone said it. The gaffer lost the game.
Yeah.
What's his name again? The Spanish guy?
Solari? No.
Scolari.
Scolari.
No.
No, what's his name again?
The Argentine gaffer?
No, he's Spanish. Pretty sure he's Spanish. The ref. Sorry, not the gaffer. The ref.
La
Sorry,
Hoz.
not the
La
gaffer.
Hoz.
The ref.
Yeah, but man,
He lost the game.
Messi's saying, "Oh, this is poor reffing, poor this."
He did
poor
lose the
that.
game.
But man, if it weren't for this ref, Argentina wouldn't have those opportunities. That penalty,
Yeah.
some of these cards.
Yeah,
Messi should have gone at least a yellow.
Messi should have got a
I
card.
should have got sent off.
Messi and Romero too handballs it. They
Yep.
both handball to do that. They should have both got yellow.
15 yellow cards in that game, bro.
But yeah,
I think it was a
15
record.
yellow cards. Paredes going in for a tackle against Nathan Ake.
Yeah.
Wins the ball or gets the foul. Actually, Ake gets the foul and then kicks it to the freaking
He's at the
plate.
bench, bro.
Thank God it hit no one.
Imagine it hit someone.
But if
bro.
that hit someone, even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you see him kick that,
'Cause they
and then-
already reacted like
yeah.
straight off the
Yeah.
bat.
Bro,
But if it hit someone,
did you
bro,
see?
And then I love seeing Verge just.
I was gonna say that. Did you
my
see Van
God.
Dijk?
Yeah.
I wish someone.
you little broed him, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
Paredes
That
went
was
flying. He went
that
flying.
was so dope, man. I love that.
That was crazy. The whole bench, both benches come out fighting, man. It was.
I don't get it. Like Messi's acting like a hooligan too. Like
It comes when you put in that jersey. That's it.
Yeah.
Just changes
Like,
you.
Like Messi has that dog in him this World Cup.
Yeah,
Like,
because it just changes.
He wants
you.
it, man.
they're such hooligans
Product
though.
of your
Like,
environment, bro.
Yeah.
It's probably
But
because you have DePaul there,
Yeah.
like shadowing you.
Yeah.
So it's like you hear him talk all day.
Yeah.
and
But also, if you think about it, like Netherlands were provoking them.
They
a
were.
lot
They
too,
were, but-
especially in the penalties. I don't know if you guys saw the.
okay,
the-
but
Yeah.
have some class. Like Argentina win the shootout.
I understand.
Instead of like actually like running to celebrate with your Tendi who just saved those pens, Yeah, go like start laughing in the players' faces. Like
Messi was the only one who
But
celebrated.
did you see what they were doing throughout the whole penalty shootouts?
I think
the
Dumfries
Netherlands
was
guys.
provoking
Did you not
him,
see
right?
the angle?
like, you know someone who had class and victory? Modric.
Yep.
Like going up to the Brazilian players, giving them hugs, giving them words of support, not like tongues out in these Dutch players' faces. Like
I don't
no
know, man.
respect. Hooligans.
In that position, if someone's coming up to my team and doing this stuff, look, every time they went up for a penalty, someone was going up to them. Someone from the Netherlands team was going up to them to talk to them, try to get in their face, try to do something. Even the coach,
that
the
is a
goalie.
part of the game though. When the whistle blows, like
So then why can't I, after you doing all of this, trying to get in my mind, go
the
back
game's
at you,
done
be
though.
like, "Haha,
The
look
game's
what
done though.
Okay, exactly.
Martin-
You won the game.
But the battle is finished though.
Exactly, and let me show you what happens when you mess with me. Like I'm gonna put it in your face. I'm gonna rub it in your face. Why wouldn't I rub it in your face?
a lot of players, everyone will say whatever happens on the
You're
pitch.
trash
stays on the
talking to
pitch.
me. I win the game. I'm
But
not
they
gonna
do
rub
the
it in your
same.
face.
They do the same thing.
Okay, but
Exactly.
but
So
why
what's
is
wrong with that?
but why is Leo taking it to the scrum after the game and like calling out Weghorst as he's walking by to the locker room?
Even calling out to Van Gaal
like
and Davids, they're all just there like, what are you guys going on
Yeah,
here?
Messi's going up to them. I was like, oh my god, that's not like Messi at all.
No, and like,
He's
and
on
he was
demon
saying that
timing,
shit even
bro.
in the
No, no, no.
interview.
But from we noticed, Messi doesn't get this mad for no reason. There's never been nothing like this before. There must have been something that provoked him.
Yeah, there must
For
have
him to
been,
go to the
there must have been
gaffer-
some kind of shit talking.
for him to
going
go
on.
to
Wasn't that
the
whole
gaffer
thing
like
about
this.
Van
Come
Gaal playing Crespo out of position? That's why he treated them like that. That's why he celebrated like that in front of the Van Gaal and stuff.
Yeah.
Or Riquelme, it was Riquelme.
yeah.
Because Messi
Wasn't the whole thing that
Yeah.
Riquelme,
Yeah, that was
he
it.
did a Riquelme celebration
Yeah.
in front of Van Gaal?
Oh yeah.
How Riquelme went to Barca for like a year and he didn't play him in his position, and he's like, I never wanted you here.
Jeez.
It's like, bro, if that's the case, then that's kind of pitiful too. Like, we're talking about like 20 years ago.
Show to Riquelme.
But like, why are you complaining? Why is the whole squad complaining about the ref after you win?
Yeah. That I guess that just makes sense too. But like,
And like Messi's like after the game, all they were doing was putting in tall guys and playing long balls.
Yeah.
So
yeah, what's wrong with that?
that's
It's a
their
tactic.
personnel.
It's a tactic, exactly.
They're utilizing their personnel to the best of their abilities.
That's all they had left. What's Lennon's gonna say? All they did was pass to Messi.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that. That was foolish to say. But then when you see Messi, saying, "Give me that bobo, give me that," basically saying, "What are you looking at, idiot?"
What are you looking
To
at,
Weghorst.
dummy?
What are you looking at, dummy? Like 3 times, and he
As Messi, you're this GOAT level player.
You don't have to
You're
do that.
letting I don't even know Weghorst's first name.
Walt.
You're letting Woot
No.
Weghorst get in your head as a GOAT level player.
100%.
You're letting that small of a guy get in your head.
I agree with you
big,
there.
Like,
He's a big guy.
I
He's
agree with
big.
you there. He shouldn't have done it.
He was playing gold level football that game though.
Of course, yeah. He did his thing.
No, but when I saw Messi do it, I'm like, this is.
I was shocked what I saw from Leo.
I saw this is not Messi.
That's not the player I grew up watching.
This is not Messi.
Oh, of course not.
No.
Bro,
But
it's-
he needs this. He wants it so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if I was Argentine, I'd love what I'm seeing right now.
100%.
Like,
You
yeah,
see
of
that?
course.
It's getting you riled up. Like that's fun. But
I guess you can see a way like you can see the passion. You know
They're
what I mean? Like,
scrappy,
there's
man.
passion behind this team.
They're getting scrappy.
If they didn't do anything, then I'd also be questioning myself. Like, why didn't they?
Like, do they not care?
Yeah,
Like, do they not
exactly.
want this? Like, why aren't you showing
Yeah,
passion?
of course.
yeah, in a sense, I wish Brazil had that kind of like dog
Exactly.
mentality from
Exactly,
Argentina. But like, there's dog mentality and like passion, and there's like being an actual hooligan
Yeah.
and kicking the ball at the other team.
They did go a little bit too
That
far,
was
of course.
that was the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
ever.
They definitely went too far.
The thing is,
but
like,
I
if
think,
you look at the people on the Argentina team, like, there's a lot of hooligans.
oh,
yeah, and I didn't surprise me that it was Paredes the one who kicked
Yeah.
the ball anyways.
he's the guy to do that. I never liked Paredes. Something about his face. Just wanna. But no, like, I agree. They definitely went too far. But I think that's again the beauty of the sport, man. Like,
No, it was entertaining.
passion is passion.
That I'll admit, it was entertaining.
Passion is passion. At the end of the day, like, you don't know how it comes out, but when it comes out, it comes out. Like, and you want to see it. Like, you don't want to see, again, like you say, you don't want to see robots
Yeah.
on the field. You want to see the passion. That's what we saw. And yeah, kudos to Argentina, man. Messi going to the semifinales, bro, against Croatia. We thought it was going to be Brazil versus Argentina.
That's what I thought, bro.
Neymar versus Messi.
That's what I was looking forward to, but
A rematch. Everyone was saying this is going to be the actual final, the final before the final, the rematch. Can Brazil get it back, or will Argentina hold that crown?
Don't remind me.
All the things were playing into this moment. Brazil was the they were supposed to win the whole thing, man.
I guess we'll never know, bro.
And I guess it comes down to
Guess we'll
Messi,
never
bro.
know.
I think everyone wants Messi to win now.
Not me.
Matt does for sure.
I think the football purists want Messi to win.
You're a football
based
purist?
off of his career, what he's done. For football. A lot of
No.
people think football owes.
No
Messi
one is
so much
owed a
love.
World Cup.
You can't just hand a World Cup
Does
to
Cruyff
Messi.
have a World Cup?
Well, you should
No,
have.
no,
No.
Okay, but from this whole, out of everyone,
Cruyff is the GOAT of like the 70s.
But out of everyone in the tournament right now, Messi deserves it more than anyone. Yes, he does.
Which player's having the best tournament?
Mbappe,
Griezmann.
Giroud.
Messi. Come on.
Messi.
Okay, but
He's carrying.
no, he's definitely carrying. He's the only Argentine in my team of the tournament. But no one is owed a World Cup.
Yes. Okay. Theoretically, no.
Or CR7 would have one by now. Cruyff would have one by now. Like no, like
of course not. No one owns.
But
But like,
he's doing his thing to earn it.
yeah.
no.
You don't get that. You don't get that. What's it called?
Cruyff made 2 World Cup finals.
Tough.
He did a lot to earn it.
And
Tough.
maybe Messi will make 2 finals too. You don't know.
It's tough.
And I will be praying on that nation's downfall.
It's crazy. man.
You don't want to see another South American team win?
No.
Come on.
Why do you want a European team to win?
No, I'd love to see an African side win, Morocco, or a country that never won it, Croatia.
I'd rather have
A
Mexico.
team that played their first World Cup in 1998.
Too bad we won't see that happen.
Why not?
Yeah, I know. You expected Brazil to win, and he's,
Come on, it's gotta be France or Argentina, bro.
yeah. but
Okay, then I'll take
You were
France.
saying, come on, Brazil has to be in the semifinals. Come on,
Okay, but at this point, with the teams remaining,
it has to be. So in the round of quarterfinals, you're saying, Brazil have to go to semifinals.
Then I'll give it to France.
So I'll finish it like this. Was Brazil not making the semifinals a bust?
100%.
Yeah.
They're expected to go to the finals. People are saying they should win it. People were saying they had the best team in the tournament. They failed, bro. Massively underperformed.
Number 1 ranked group, and they couldn't do it. Number 1 ranked team. But yeah, moving on to the jersey that Jay's wearing. How did your French boys do?
Les coqs.
The French versus England. Another game where players are complaining about the ref. England players were in shambles after the game, saying the ref costed them. England played a good game though. They took it to them.
They had 2 pens and they're complaining about the ref.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, which is crazy. Which is absolutely blasphemy
People
to
were
me.
saying Saka dived for that one pen.
No. The first one? That was a penalty.
And you know what's crazy? In one newspaper in England, they gave Saka a lower rating for the game than Harry Kane.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop, man.
I'm not
Bro,
surprised, but
there were legit moments where they were on a counterattack,
And Harry Kane was playing.
and
left
Harry
back.
Kane was playing left back.
All 6, bro.
Bro, Luke Shaw was higher rated.
false 3, bro.
Nah, yeah.
Luke Shaw was higher than Harry Kane.
I don't get that either, bro. Like,
Man, I was watching videos of like these UK guys, these football UK guys on YouTube after the game, and they're like going crazy. Like, bro, Harry Kane, what are you? You're a striker.
No, but I also heard
What's
the
wrong
other
with
side
you?
of it. Even Gary Neville was saying Harry Kane played well. I thought all these players played really
didn't.
well.
Horrible.
Southgate should be continuing with this team, with this like religion they have, this squad. He knows them better than everyone. Who else can take over this team right now? Man, I don't know.
No.
man, they had an easy run, and when they actually faced a good
Yeah.
team, they couldn't even tie the game with 2 penalties.
What a joke.
They had an easy group. They had an easy first game against Senegal. And now they're here. They played a real
'Cause-
team, and they couldn't do it.
No, it's true. People are saying, Southgate took him to a World Cup semi, a Euro final, and a World Cup quarter, but like they faced no top 10 nation in any of those runs.
Even the Euro run was Mickey Mouse.
And Wales, who made the semifinal in 2016, beat number 1 ranked Belgium to get there. So they faced more teams, more like top ranked teams than England did.
Yeah. Obviously, you can
Sack him. Give him the sack.
You can only face who's in front of you. But it's like at the end of the day, like I don't know where all this England hype came from, man.
It's the media. And like, don't get me wrong, they have quality players. And it's the same as we've seen it before. Scholes, Gerrard, Rooney, Lampard, Terry, everyone else. They're quality players, but they just don't play well together. And then they look so great on paper because of the Premier League. And don't get me wrong, there's players on that team that were good, but like Harry Kane, yes, he's one of the best strikers in the Premier League, but is he the right striker to go up against and take your nation up top, play that striker role? He's not a striker, man. He's not a player that you're going to be looking for to feed into the box. He's going to be the player you're going to put into the penalty and maybe just take the shot for you.
Yeah.
But even then, and he was the best option for them to take the pen. They had anyways. Obviously, no one's going to take it over him.
Guy, yeah.
He's the best penalty taker on the team. But besides that, Saka's doing the work. Sterling, again, what's the point of putting him on late in the game like that? Even freaking Grealish, putting him on late in the game.
Yeah, 2 minutes
Southgate
left.
did make some errors there, but
he did make a lot of substitute errors. Like Sterling, I don't think he should have brought anyways.
He I don't know.
He was on the wrong mind. He was in the
Like Rashford, I think you
mindset.
should have started Rashford because I think that gives you a threat on the counter attack.
A lot of people saying put Foden as a 10. Like he's not a winger.
Yeah, like let Kane play number 9.
Yes.
Let Foden play in the midfield. Let him do his work.
Foden should
play.
played like
Everyone's-
in front.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about this England team. They can do everything. Then let this England team do what they have to do and let Kane stay up top. Why is he doing so much more than he has
It's
to
the
do?
gaffing.
Yeah.
It is the gaffing. Like why does he have to do this? You're a striker, freak. You made your name by scoring goals,
He's
and
also
now
a loser too.
yeah.
like-
He's not a big game player.
he's not. And
he
you're
has
correct.
he has what 400 career goals, and guess what? Not one of them meant a thing
I saw
to
that tweet.
anyone.
I saw that
to
tweet. That was
anything.
savage,
That's
man.
crazy.
Not one.
Audi
That
Cup,
is
bro.
crazy.
Come on. Don't display the Audi
400 career goals, but not one meant a thing.
That's crazy. You know what? I like one of my friends was telling me this, and it's kind of like true. Like he was saying, like I don't think Harry Kane should have taken the second one. I'm like, why? Like he's the best player in the he's the guy to take it. He's like, but look, what is his mindset now? And him and Lloris, he scored the first one.
They've been teammates for like 10 years.
He scored the first one.
You're just the only player that knows him the most on that pitch.
Exactly.
Who
Yeah.
takes that pen?
He scored the first one, and Lloris knows where he's preferred to go now.
And he tried to do the exact same
Now
thing.
you're in the mindset. Do I go the same way or do I go another way? Do I go this way? Do I go another this? Does the goalie know what I'm going to do? Put someone else that makes it totally different. Now it's like a different game. Because now Kane has to think, do I go the same way I went the first time? You put someone else on the ball. Like he has it's a fresh start. Lloris doesn't know what I'm going to do. When he said, I'm like, you know what, that might have been a good thing. Because I think Kane would have happened, truly, he got in his own head with that penalty.
Yeah.
Easily.
He
just
takes it
blasted
again.
Easily.
He takes it again. He's scoring that. You know what I mean? So like he got into his head with that one. You should have just
This
someone
goal
else
is
on it.
tying us. We're going to extra time.
Yeah.
Like
This
This
goal
is,
is
our,
going.
this is our chance.
This is our chance. This goal is going to bring us extra time. I already scored on your read. What do I do now? Because he knows where I might go. You just bring someone else on.
Yeah.
Someone else take that maybe.
it's tough.
Maguire
It's
or
tough.
No, not Maguire.
Maguire can take a pen.
He almost got the header though. You see how mad he got after the.
Dude, I seen more passion on that guy's face than I knew before. On the other side.
But no, kudos to Giroud, bro, and Chouamani, bro. Chouamani,
Win his
man.
goal.
Bro,
And Giroud.
banger of a
Nice
shot,
goal.
bro.
But don't
Chouamani,
slander
bro.
my boy Giroud ever again.
To be honest, that wasn't even his goal, bro. Hit off freaking who was it, Maguire, or hit off another
Stones.
defender, Stones.
Yeah.
But man, well, he's the fox in the box.
Yeah.
He's
He
gonna
did
get
his thing,
stats.
yeah.
No, but
If he's
bro,
not there, it's not going to go in.
yeah, you're not wrong. The Chouamani, bro, what a strike from
That
him,
was a
man.
strike.
And Griezmann too, man. Just
Griezmann doing his
pulling
thing.
the strings, man.
People were saying Walker was gonna stop Mbappe, and he did.
Yeah,
He
did his
kind of
thing.
did. He was quiet.
It
Mbappe
just
was
like,
quiet.
There was one instance where he like kind of burned him, but like he kind of kept up.
He kept up
you
with him after. He was more quiet than usual. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But a lot of people saying Henderson had a good game. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else England could have done to beat this France squad. I said it before the game. Like,
France are just a proper team.
everyone's saying. Some people were saying England's gonna win. England. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like they get in their own heads,
It comes down to France have winners on the team.
and that's
Yeah.
another thing.
Giroud, winner. Mbappe, winner. Griezmann, winner.
Yeah, Griezmann is.
Griezmann went from goal scoring machine in 2016 to 2018 genius creator to this World Cup now deep lying like absolute
Playmaker.
engine.
Dictating.
What a player.
Yeah,
Love turning up for World
Underrated international career.
yeah.
Yes,
He has the most assists in France history now.
that's crazy. What?
Yeah, he's goated,
Cups.
man.
He's up there
Wow.
for goals too.
He's goated.
That's
Like
crazy.
get him out of get the whole team out of Atletico Madrid.
Well, yeah. That's
Just
fair.
liquidate Atleti
Yeah.
at this
Get
point.
Griezmann out of there. Get João Felix out of there.
Morata.
Put these guys where they could
I don't
win.
think it stay there.
Griezmann back to Barca.
No, he was never in a position to succeed. And I hate to see it because he's such a good player.
Yes, yes.
He is very talented.
I want him to succeed, but when he went there, like you knew he wasn't. Same position as Messi, same position as other players that we have. Like, nah.
I think Barca
Bro.
was the problem.
Nah. You know when players don't fit the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Sancho at Man U.
Ask me about Portugal, Morocco.
Portugal, bro. Sui.
Portugal ended up losing 1-0 to Morocco.
No, don't say
Goal
that.
From Yusuf and Nasseri.
Am I dreaming?
Jumped, I think, over 2 meters.
This guy jumped like 9 feet
win
in the
that
air.
header?
I thought that was Ronaldo, to be
Yeah,
honest.
sniffed his ass.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought that was
Sniffed
Ronaldo.
him. He smelled what he had for dinner last night.
Yeah.
How far up his ass he was.
2.78 meters high. And Nasseri's jump was.
Holy.
He was running though.
Yes. One thing is that Ruben Neves. No, is it Ruben Neves?
Diaz.
Yeah. It's Ruben Diaz, sorry. He was still like he didn't have any momentum to jump up. But the goalie messed up there. He should have been been out of off his line a lot earlier.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But then again, kudos to El Nasseri. That guy, his jump was nasty. Like the way he got up there and got there before the goalie. Cross was beautiful too. And Morocco did their thing, man.
Yeah, bro. They held it
Morocco
down.
did their thing.
Got their goal, held it down.
What do you have to say about this team, Jim?
They're a perfect team.
Why?
Like a goalie who's playing world class.
Canadian goalie.
Yeah, Canadian goalie of the tournament for my pick. Rock solid defense.
Yeah.
Saiz got injured that game too.
Yeah.
He came off early.
Both their
That rock solid defense won't be there next game.
I'm talking about the Portugal game though. Rock solid defense. A midfield that has engines and tech.
Yeah.
And
Amrabat.
yes, engine
Unahi.
and
My
Yeah.
boy.
and techie wingers
Yes.
and a fox in the box, towering striker. Perfect team Morocco is.
They have everything.
They
You're
have
right.
everything.
They have those
Fullbacks.
silky wingers. They have that proper box. They have everything. You're right.
bro.
They have everything. But boys, what did I say about Amrabat?
What'd you say?
You guys heard me talk about this guy.
Low key, you might have called him.
Oh yeah, you did.
You guys
On your
watching,
Europe
you
trip.
guys watching this video now. Maybe post a clip now
Oh, I did.
talking about me talking about Amrabat. I told you guys this guy was nasty.
Ahead of the curve.
I told you this guy was nasty.
Someone hire this guy right now.
Bro,
You need a scout.
Scout Nation, you want me to be on your... You
If
need
you
me?
a
I'm there,
scout,
bro.
This is the dude.
Amrabat, 26 years old. The bald-headed man. The genius. Some call him Iniesta. Iniesto.
Iniesta.
Do you know that reference? You know.
Yeah, of course.
But, man, like, he was everywhere in that midfield. Strong, tall, good pass. He knows, again, like I said, he knows how to switch a ball. Knows when to do it.
Even it was like
And calm.
like 90 minutes. Like the whole Moroccan team was dead. Like
He was running.
their legs were jelly. And there was one point where he picked up the ball like just outside of his own 18-yard box. He was surrounded by like 3 or 4 Portuguese players.
Yeah.
Drops the shoulder, gets by all of them, switches the play. And I'm just like, ugh.
telling you,
Like
man.
I'm here just creaming myself.
I'm telling
watching
you.
this guy play football.
When I saw him playing against Lazio for Fiorentina, there was no one else that had me the way he had me.
That's crazy.
I was on something else. I was on cloud 9, bro. I'm like, every time that he didn't have the ball, I said, give it to him.
Give it to him, bro.
And every time he had the ball, I said, show me what you got, buddy. Because
Yeah.
you're making me feel some type of way right now. And when they subbed him off, I was mad.
He's talented.
But man, I told you this guy was gonna be nasty, man. And look, I think he's one of the key players for Morocco, man.
And man, what a job their gaffer's done. Like,
Yes.
he has that team playing like solid football. They've only conceded 1 goal all tournament, and it was an own
Canada.
goal to Canada.
Crazy.
But other than that, it's like, they've can't come up against some massive
Big
teams.
teams, man.
And they've been like solid as you like at the back. They kind of, I was talking to one of my buddies and he actually said like they kind of remind him of Mourinho's Inter. Where they're solid and compact at the back. They don't concede a lot of goals. Then
Leicester.
any single chance you get for a counterattack, they go and they take it. They got a big man up top, score those goals. But what a job, man! And it's like if you look at his coaching history, it's not like he's lit up the world with his coaching resume. He doesn't have a crazy CV. He hasn't coached huge teams or huge nations, but he came in with a plan. It was cheeky little 4-1-4-1, and he stuck to it. He hasn't found himself switching formations every game depending on what the other team's doing. He knows what his team can do, and he's drilled it in, and he's reaping the benefits.
Yeah, it's true. Some teams and some gaffers think about how do I line up my team to face the team I'm facing.
Yeah.
If they're playing a 3 in the back, I'm going to play more attackers maybe. If they're playing more attacking, I want to defend more. Him is just like, I'm playing the team I want, the way we want, the way we've been doing so well, and I want the other team to react to what we do. And look what they've done. You saw against Portugal, they weren't defending. They were attacking. They were attacking Portugal. But unfortunately, Portugal, no Ronaldo. No party, I guess. Ronaldo didn't start. Goncalo Ramos starts. He's already in one of his issues over here he's having. But man, like, I thought Ronaldo should have started maybe.
Why didn't
I think Ronaldo should have started. I think that one game, that game that he scored a hat-trick was a one-off for Goncalo Ramos.
But the thing is, like, if you're the gaffer, your striker just scored a hat-trick.
It's hard.
Are you going to bench him the next game?
That's the thing. But when you need a player, you need Ronaldo. If anything, you bring him on at halftime. I think they brought, again, the subs was the issue with Portugal, in my opinion. That, and for them not to start Cancelo.
He hasn't been that good. Even when he came
What
on,
did Guerrero do?
Guerrero's been one of the best fullbacks in the tournament.
Yeah, but I think, was that matchup good for him?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. I think
Cancelo came on. He couldn't even complete a cross. He came on. He was trying to play like he did for Man City as like an inverted fullback. He couldn't even complete a ball. He was overhitting every single ball. The last few crosses of the game, they had him, just inside the half, and he was crossing balls into the box, and it was overhit every time. It was just one of those chances where, like, Morocco, they were solid, and I don't think Portugal were going to win anything in the air. I think they had a few half chances. They had that one.
Pepe,
it was a brilliant save by Bono when I think Guerrero crossed it in just at the top of the box to Felix, and he hit it on the nice little half volley, but Bono made a brilliant save there.
Or even the one where Ronaldo passed it to him, and he hit it with his left foot and almost went in as well.
And then there's the other one where Ronaldo got played through and behind, and he had that nice little half chance. Another great save by Bono.
Wasn't the best angle, but good save. But I think the biggest issue was when
Pepe.
Pepe's,
yeah,
he was open, man.
Kiss in the head.
Yeah.
He was open.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He was open, man. And if that was Ronaldo, I think that goes in.
Yeah.
Ronaldo wasn't finding himself in the right position either. A lot of times,
I think
you saw Ramos in position where Ronaldo should have been.
I think that's why. Like, you have two strikers. Ronaldo has to do something else. He can't be making those same runs as Ramos. Yeah. And again, you bring Ronaldo at this time, at this moment where now he's kind of not thinking of. He's trying to get into a position, not thinking of where position to go into. Just get into some position.
Yeah.
So maybe he got into his own head, I think.
And they brought him in like at a point where it's like Morocco is only thinking about defending.
Yeah, exactly.
And that just makes it even harder for Ronaldo to even do anything, because any space that maybe he would have been able to find has already been locked down because they're compact, they're deep, they're not letting anything through.
I think we gotta have a conversation about Ronaldo. This guy has failed to score in all 8 of his knockout stage appearances at the World Cup. 540 minutes, 27 shots in the process, 0 goals. 0. 5 World Cups. Can he be put in the same kind of conversation with World Cup legends like Maradona, Pelé, R9? Or is he not in the conversation at all?
No. I don't know, man.
He's in one.
I mean, Jay said it himself before. Cruyff deserves a World Cup. The players deserve this. Players deserve that. Things happen, but at the end of the day, you've seen what Ronaldo's done in his whole career.
But I'm talking World Cup wise.
I think it's just unfortunate.
Is it though?
Well, Messi not World Cup world class either yet. He scored his goals, but he hasn't won anything.
I mean, he took his team to a final.
Lost.
That team was kind of.
I know, but
That
you're
team was pretty cheap.
all you are is second place loser.
First place loser.
First place.
Second place
Sorry,
loser. No,
sorry.
you are second place.
Sorry, first place loser. Yeah.
I mean, we might see that change this year.
But no, I think the slander on Ronaldo is not deserving at all.
Think so?
No.
0
Bro,
goals.
You
8 knockout stage appearances.
He didn't play.
But
those
did you
games,
see
man.
what-
He barely played those games?
Did you see
540 minutes.
What was
Okay,
Portugal
this
before
World Cup too.
Ronaldo? They made 2 World Cups before Ronaldo. They've won no major trophies. After Ronaldo, they made every single World Cup, and they won 2 major trophies. Okay. Everyone's slandering Ronaldo like he's done nothing for Portugal. Of course, he's not going to be the main man. He's 37 years old.
He also plays a different position than Messi.
He plays a different position than Messi.
Ronaldo doesn't create.
His team don't play the way he's supposed to be playing. He's coming off a season where he's not even finding minutes.
So
a gaffer doesn't like him.
So it's on him?
It's on everything, I think.
I wouldn't blame Ronaldo.
He's
for
just in a bad
how
situation,
poor his
I
World
think.
Cup has been. I do, yes and no, but at the same time, it's a tough year for him.
The gaffer plays a system a formation that doesn't suit him. The one game he doesn't play, he switches a position, plays an actual creators in the midfield. Imagine that as a Ronaldo, one of the best strikers in the world. Your gaffer doesn't play you. That one game he doesn't play you. He switches the formation, puts passing, creative midfielders, and the guy who goes up top for you scores a hat trick.
Ronaldo would have scored a goal that game if he started.
Ronaldo would have scored a hat trick, in my
100%.
opinion.
You don't know that.
100%.
You don't know. But one thing we do know is if Ronaldo was in those situations like Goncalo Ramos was in the first half, maybe he would have had more chances.
But you don't know if he gets in those positions.
All I know is he's a better striker, and I would have more faith in him getting those chances than Goncalo Ramos.
Why wasn't he playing as much?
Because of what he said.
So it's on him.
I guess to some degree. I don't know. I think there's a lot of slander on Ronaldo. Everyone's saying, "Oh, Ronaldo this, Ronaldo that." He's done so much for Portugal. I don't think he owes Portugal. I don't think he owes Portugal anything. What do you mean, has he?
Has he though?
He's done so much for Portugal.
What has he done for Portugal?
You won him a Euro.
Said he won them a Euro and another title. Yes, he won them a Euro.
He scored how many
Yes.
goals did he score leading up to the final?
He got injured in the final. He
Portugal
also
tied their way to that final pretty much.
Okay, look at
And he was
Croatia.
cheerleading in the final.
Look at Croatia.
he was cheerleading, bro.
He was injured.
Man like Eder.
And he wasn't cheerleading. He was basically the gaffer.
Coaching, my fault.
Exactly. He
Same
wasn't
thing.
cheerleading. No, it's not the same thing.
Player coach. But man like Eder had to give him glory.
Someone has to
What's
score.
Eder doing now?
Someone had to score.
What's Eder up to now?
If Ronaldo, you just said Ronaldo has to do doesn't have to do anything.
Someone has to give him glory. What if?
Exactly.
What if Molina wins the World Cup for Argentina?
Exactly. What if that Lautaro's goal was the one that? Well, it was the one that went to go to the semifinals. Why didn't Messi take the fifth one? Ronaldo can't do everything. The hate on Ronaldo is
He's not doing
crazy,
enough.
bro.
Does that justify Matthew's decision to not have him in his top 10?
What did Neymar
No.
do for Brazil? Nothing.
What did Neymar do for Brazil?
Yeah. What did Neymar do for
Neymar
Brazil?
played pretty decent, actually.
What did he win them?
He didn't win them anything.
No, yes, he has. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
What?
He won them in Olympics.
Oh my gosh, bro! What the hell are you talking about?
Confederations Cup?
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
Confederations Cup,
And you're
man.
talking shit about Ronaldo.
Yeah, but
Neymar won an Olympic
Neymar
medal.
carried that Confederations
Oh.
Cup team.
Oh.
And you had teams like Spain.
Confederations Cup is a
Germany?
Mickey Mouse Cup, bro.
Okay, no, that was a golden
Italy?
Confederations
So what?
Cup.
It's still Mickey Mouse tournament.
Yeah, now.
Yes, it is.
No, now.
Compared to the Euros.
Well, now it actually doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly. That just tells you it's a
But
Mickey
at
Mouse
the
tournament.
time, it was
At the
golden.
time.
It was
Look at
golden.
the teams that were in that
At the
tournament.
time.
No,
What would you rather win?
no, obviously a Euro. But
And Neymar's done nothing for them.
No, I didn't say
And you guys
Por-
are praising Neymar.
No.
Hallelujah.
Hey,
He
hey.
deserves this World
Hey,
Cup.
I didn't say
Oh,
Portugal
said
did
that.
nothing. I mean, sorry, I didn't say Ronaldo did nothing for Portugal,
Slander
but Neymar
on
has
Ronaldo.
done a lot for Brazil.
No, he hasn't.
A lot.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
What
a
has
lot.
he done? What has
a
he done?
lot.
Show him. Tell me. What has he
He's
done?
broken records, so is Ronaldo.
Yeah. What else has he done?
What did I say about Ronaldo?
No,
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying. I'm asking. What has Neymar
Comparing
done?
to Ronaldo, he's slandering Ronaldo. But
He's
you guys always
slandering
praise
Ronaldo.
Neymar.
They've both done a lot for their nations.
What has Neymar done for
No,
his
I'm not
nation?
saying you. I'm saying man.
No, I just wanna know.
Olympics and Confederations Cup, and he's the top scorer in the nation's history.
Okay, Ronaldo's done that. He's brought.
I know he has. I didn't say anything about
This guy's
Ronaldo.
slandering Ronaldo though. You're crazy, bro. Top 10. He's not in your top 10. You're mad. Mateus.
Okay, will Ronaldo play in the next World Cup?
No chance.
He will be there.
Even if he's playing,
He won't play in Europe.
He won't.
Okay, yeah.
he won't be
Even if he's playing, will he get called up?
No.
I'm telling you right now, Ronaldo
Yeah.
will be there.
No, he won't.
You think he'll be good enough to get called up at that time?
If he wasn't good,
He
good enough
wasn't
now,
really
he's not
good
going to be good
enough
enough
now,
in 4
but-
years, bro.
If he's still playing professionally, he's gonna get called.
Ronaldo's gonna be there.
He's gonna get a pity call up.
I'm telling you right
Gonna
now.
get a here damn call.
Even if he's playing in like MLS?
He's getting called up.
He's gonna get called up because if they go on to win,
Yes, Ronaldo's getting called up no matter what.
and if they go on to lose, well, Ronaldo's like 43.
Yeah.
I think this was Portugal's like golden generation, low key.
No,
Compared to the last how many years?
I think their golden generation is kind of
No, they got some young
now,
talent.
like
I
coming
think it's
in. Like
now. They didn't really have a golden,
you have Leao,
golden
you have
generation.
No, they had a
Felix,
golden
you have-
gen-
but compared to
Vitinha.
prior,
What was their golden generation?
no, like 0406.
yeah, but exactly that wasn't with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
06.
was there.
Not
He was how old was he there?
06, he just started.
He just started. There was Ronaldo was never in the golden generation.
Yeah, he was there
He had to carry
0406.
him. He wasn't 04?
04 is
Oh,
Euros.
Yeah, he was there.
sorry. But yeah, he wasn't doing his
He was
thing.
starting.
Yeah, but he wasn't the main
No, but
man.
that was their golden gen though. They had everybody.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they had everybody.
They can still
They had-
they can still do their thing in the Euros, man. In 2024.
That's true.
They made
have a
they
team.
made a final, Euro final, and World Cup semifinal in that time. I think that's their best
true.
team ever. They had Deco.
Yeah.
They had Figo.
Yeah.
They had Ricardo Carvalho. They had Simao.
Simao Sa, bro.
Manish. Like talent all over the pitch.
Ricardo Cavallo, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, they
Deco was
did
the
have
best man in the
ballers.
world at the time.
He was.
I mean, they got talent now too.
Yeah. But like
Yeah, I think Ronaldo was still there.
the 06 was the best World Cup ever in terms of talent.
Yes, I could agree with that.
That's fair.
All the teams were balling. They all had talents.
Best players ever at one World Cup
Yeah.
was 06.
I agree with that.
No doubt. This might be the best World Cup, like in recent time. Entertainment,
Yeah.
goals, like fun.
But talent-wise.
Talent-wise, nothing.
06
It'll be hard to ever beat 06.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Actually,
There was
06
so much talent on the field.
France, Zidane, Henri, everyone, bro. Italy,
R9.
Italy alone. Del Piero, Totti, Pirlo,
Insane.
Vieira was there, no?
Yeah.
bro. Everyone.
Insane. Yeah, nothing will ever beat 06.
Ecuador was there too. Agustin Delgado.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were. Yes, they were.
That's when they lost to England around the 16.
Exactly. Man, we should have been.
That Beckham free kick.
we
Beckham.
would have been facing England this World Cup. if it
Beckham
wasn't
was
for-
there too.
Revenge.
That's why, dude. I was so cheese.
Van Nistelrooy.
A lot of
Everyone,
talent.
man. A lot of talent, bro. But I think this World Cup's definitely, in my opinion, I don't know about you guys, but this has probably been the most enjoyable World Cup.
Yeah, it's up there, bro.
The fact that there's so many upsets and you don't know you legit don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I'm not surprised if Morocco beats France. I'm not surprised if Croatia beats Argentina. I'm not surprised if it's them two in the finals. That can happen. It legit can happen. And like we can't. None of us are going like, are you stupid? This you dumb? No, like that legit can happen.
Dave, are you done?
Are you dumb, bro?
I think
I
Croatia.
don't think so.
No, do you want to go to like predictions?
Yeah.
I think Croatia can take Argentina. They have to just take down one player, and that's Messi. And it's going to be hard, but if they can do that with Brazil and take down 5-6 players of world class forwards that Brazil has, they can try to take down one player. Di Maria is still injured, probably not going to start again. Not injured, but he's still probably kind of coming back. But without Messi, that Argentina side isn't really there to create.
Yeah, it's like their midfield, I think, is going to get absolutely ran.
That goal,
Croatia's midfield.
Messi scores that assist. No one else does that.
Yeah.
That penalty, you know what I mean? Like, Argentina kind of had the luck in their side a little bit this game with the penalty shootout too and everything. But Croatia can, if they do exactly what they did against Brazil, they have that. They have that.
My thing with that is
They have that. They beat them the last World Cup, right? To get into the finals.
They beat them. No, not to go into the finals.
03?
They
Or
beat them.
quarters?
They beat them in. They were in the same group stage.
Oh, okay.
I think they beat them 3-0 in the group stage.
Yeah.
Actually, they might have.
I know they
I can't
faced them. I
remember.
forget which.
No, they
stage
played
it was.
England. They played Argentina in the group stage. They beat them 3-0, I think.
my thing is with what Daniel's saying. Yeah, it's true. They have to stop Messi. But you think no one else's other teams were thinking about that game plan?
Yeah.
You think
It's,
that was
it's easier said than done.
exactly.
For sure.
So I think Argentina's gonna win this game. It's gonna be a hard one. Again, Croatia's game plan is what? Take it to penalties, take it to extra time, make it a 50-50 game. Because right now, entering this game is not gonna be 50-50. It's gonna be Messi versus everyone. But again, I think because of what happened in that last game with Netherlands, that fire behind them, all of them, even Messi was angry. That's gonna be a kick in the ass.
Croatia just beat the favorites.
Hey, favorites never win. Favorites have never won.
Yeah, but they just literally beat the favorites.
Okay. Anything can happen. It's true. Croatia can win, but I think Argentina's going to win it. I think Messi is going to be a problem. I think, if anything, this is the hungriest he's ever been.
Yeah. It's
Ever.
certainly
This
looks
has
like
been
it.
his hungriest.
Like, I thought Copa America.
I thought Copa Meni was exactly like this. He's an ultra instinct
Like, he's
form right
starving
now.
now, bro.
He's starving for this. There's nothing else that's going to stop him from getting into this. And I think the Argentina mindset, especially DePaul, is he's not going to let anyone stop Messi from getting his glory. So I think Messi's going to win it with Argentina. He's going to win this game, and he's going against France in the final. That's me. Argentina's beating Croatia. What do you think, Jay?
I'm not gonna let it happen.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Wait, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fly?
Are you suiting up?
He's
Wait, what do you mean by that?
If there's any,
He's manifesting.
if there's
He bought a couple rocks at one of these kid stores, wishing he's praying at night, scrubbing these rocks.
if there's anything I could do to stop it, I will.
Brujeria, witchcraft, anything. bro.
Anything. This guy's gonna buy a plane ticket to Qatar, find a ticket for the game, and he's gonna run on the pitch, and he's gonna go cleats up on Messi.
I'll go clean up on the ball.
Oh my gosh.
Croatia have to win this game.
I think both teams have to win.
Yeah.
Fair, but no, I want to see Modric win the World Cup and not Messi.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?
because
He's Brazilian. Matt's not Brazilian.
because Modric winning the World Cup would be so great for small nations. I
don't care about your small nation.
A kid that grew up in a war-torn country shouldn't be alive right now.
Messi wasn't given everything either. This guy had to take injections,
bro.
But
This guy had to take injections to play.
But Modric was literally living like without a roof, like
You know this?
between gunfire. Like,
Are you sure about this?
yes,
You were there?
no, but it's fact, and it would mean everything for footy to see Croatia win. Everything.
I don't know about that.
You're gonna say Messi's owed a World Cup? I don't buy it.
I don't think it's just me. I think anyone, and even people.
No,
who,
yeah, no.
because everyone is also reading, we're watching the narrative. They want Messi to win because they need him to win because he was to make him the best in the world.
He is the best.
He's already won so much, man. He's already is considered one of the best in the world. So why not let?
Yes,
Because
Messi is the most talented player ever, but I don't want the GOAT debate to be set in stone. I want the chance to dream and the debate to be alive.
I want the debate to be over.
No, I don't.
I want there to
The
be.
debate's been over.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
Between Messi and Ronaldo?
No, it's not over.
No, Ronaldo kept the debate alive after he won 3 Champions Leagues in a row.
Yeah.
He kept the debate alive that he's playing at this level at 37 years old. Messi's ready to retire next year.
So if Modric ends up winning this World Cup, being an instrumental player that he was, and him, also performing at 2018, is there conversations to be had about whether Modric was the one carrying that Madrid side and not Ronaldo?
Maybe, yeah.
And
Why not? Why not?
Another conversation you can add on to that is, would Modric then become one of, if not the best midfielder?
I think you're
If
low key.
If
In the world?
Modric wins this World Cup, I'll put him in my top 3.
If what? Say it again.
If Modric wins this World Cup, I'll put him in my top 3.
Who's your top
all time.
3 right now?
Top 3 ever? Center mids?
Yeah, you said.
I guess Xavi, Iniesta, Modric.
He's already in your top 3.
He's already top 3 though.
No, like if he wins.
If he doesn't win,
If he
who's your
does-
top 3?
yeah.
If he doesn't win,
Who is he displacing in your top 3?
he might have to displace either Xavi or Iniesta. He might. Because Zidane's in that top 3 right now.
Fair.
And it's hard to displace Zidane because he made me dream. He made me believe.
I can tell by that jersey.
Yeah.
He made you have nightmares, if anything.
It's Croatia, man.
Yeah.
So what?
Back-to-back World Cup finals. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
It's El Dios.
No, I'm talking about best center mid.
I'm talking about the best player in the world in general.
Not ever. Pele's the best ever.
No, get that slander out of here.
Pele is the best footballer of all time.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And the only person
people that agree with you are Brazilians.
No.
What? Nah, you're wild.
A lot of people would say Maradona over Pele too.
Yeah, some will.
Yeah,
It's opinion.
But at the same time, I don't know.
I don't hear Pele too much, to be honest. I'm not even lying. I hear Messi and Ronaldo more than anything.
I wonder
We're in
why.
2023.
I wonder
In
why.
general.
No.
Yeah, because everyone who like a lot of these people who say Pele, half of them haven't even watched Pele play. Everyone's just hearing it because they hear from their fathers, but they never had that eye test. And then seeing Messi and Ronaldo now, it's different.
Well, for me, the only person that could displace Pele as the GOAT or get close to it is Mbappe if he wins this World Cup.
Already?
Really?
He'll have 2 World Cups. Who else has 2 World Cups?
Back to back.
So
Back to back like Jordan 96, 97.
Giroud. So silverware is what defines you as a
The
greatest
World
player.
Cup is everything.
So silverware defines you as the best player.
It's a good part of it, yeah. It's a good part of it.
Messi has how many?
Yeah, but
Ballon d'Ors?
but Mbappe, who's the last person to win back-to-back World Cups? Pele.
Yeah, but it's different when it comes down to individual awards compared to team.
Yeah, but
trophies.
also,
no.
Mbappe is the main
Yes,
man.
I agree with you there.
And he's
but
going
he's the
back
man.
to back.
But if it wasn't for players for like Giroud or like the rest of his team, I don't think Mbappe would be as free as he is now.
Okay, if it wasn't for players like Garincha
yeah.
with
No.
Pele, like
At
you
the-
need your sidekicks.
You need your support.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Pele was
a
a
team
man,
sport
and
at the end of the
Mbappe
day.
is the
Yeah.
man. If you think about this World Cup, you're gonna think of Mbappe.
I don't know. Would you say Griezmann is playing better than Mbappe right now?
Mbappe has the most goals.
Griezmann's having an amazing tournament, but people are obviously going to say Mbappe because of the goals, and goals wins you games. But Griezmann's having a great tournament nonetheless.
100%.
Griezmann won their game last against England.
Kudos to Griezmann and kudos
Mbappe
to
didn't.
Kudos to Griezmann and kudos
Mbappe
to
will get the
Giroud.
shine if they end up winning.
Mbappe
matter how
too.
good
No,
he
of
does.
course. But end of the day, when you look at it and like look at the football, as Henri says, you can see this guy. He scores all the goals, but if a guy gives the perfect ball into the player, like that's much more beautiful to look at than it just.
But people are going to remember the
which
goal,
is
not the pass.
exactly, which is fair, which is fair.
Which is ridiculous to me. I
No,
don't
but
know.
like you go 20
that's
years from
football.
now, you're gonna remember Thomas Muller driving Germany to the World Cup in 2014, or you're gonna remember Mbappe driving France to the World Cup. You're gonna remember Mbappe more than Thomas Muller.
Facts. That's football. Unfortunately, that's how it is. You remember the goals. You remember those moments.
yeah, because
And
you guys keep it that way. Why not?
You guys.
That's just how the soccer
You
is.
guys. Yeah. Who gave that pass to Iniesta in the World Cup finals?
You don't know, eh?
Who gave the pass to Götze?
You gave the pass to Götze. Who gave it to them? I don't know, and I don't care. Yeah. I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is Götze and Iniesta scored the goals.
Iniesta, it was
Give me. I'm searching it up right now.
I know who it is, so
Xabi Alonso.
no.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Gutso was Schürrle. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was Schürrle.
Yeah, it was Schürrle. It was Schürrle. It was Schürrle. Oh,
Schürrle was he on the team?
I should have said something like that.
Iniesta's assist was
Royce.
from
Who was Iniesta's assist?
Capdevilla.
No.
This guy's just naming
Captain
players.
B, I don't even.
I wasn't even on the team. Was he on the team?
Was it?
Yeah.
Fabregas.
Yeah, it was Cesc.
Yeah. I wasn't making the art. You said 4 players before you said the name.
I was narrowing it down.
You were gonna say one.
Fabregas.
Who's gonna be Puyol, Piqué?
Mbappe's touching GOAT levels, and Pele gave him his cosign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
why, because
he gave him his cosign.
He
did.
did.
That's the ultimate respect.
And I do agree.
Did Pele give like?
Man, it was media. They paid Pele to do that.
Nah, you don't give your cosign to
That was also
everybody.
CGI. It wasn't real Pele.
No.
Yeah.
But man,
You think
For Pele,
you think Pele's the one right? You think Pele's the one right now
No,
saying
no, Pele
tweeting back to Mbappe?
No,
Thank you.
He's telling someone to do that. bro.
And Pele gave Mbappe his cosign in 2018.
No.
but I think people are forgetting how young Mbappe is. If he goes
Exactly.
back to back
That's
at
crazy.
23 years old,
Mad.
Mad.
come on.
Mad team.
I don't rate players because they won World Cup because they have the silverware. At the end of the day, it's the full team. Like you have world star players, but Mbappe wouldn't be able to do the same thing as he's doing with this team as if you were on USA side. You think
You
he'd be
can
able to
say
carry
that
USA?
about anybody.
But it's true. You can say that you guys rate one player so much because of the team
Because he's the best player on back-to-back World Cup winning
You
teams.
can say that about club
But
football too.
right now, you can't say he's the best player. He still hasn't
you
won the
can,
semifinals.
though.
He still hasn't won the finals.
No, if he wins the finals.
What if he doesn't score any goals leading to the finals?
He still has 5 goals.
He still has 5. He's the main man.
Still has the
So
most goals
he
in
scored
tournament.
5 goals against the shittiest sides he's
Yeah.
played against this World Cup.
Scored
You
5.
still
is
rate
5.
him.
Yeah.
No, but again, if you stat pad, is how does it still prove that this guy is the best in the world, the best in the team because he scored 2 goals against who was it again? A standing keeper against
Poland.
Poland. The
can
guy was
still-
standing still.
He can still make an impact without scoring.
Yeah.
Giroud has made impact without scoring.
Exactly. So
And
why
he's-
can't-
and
why
he's also
can't-
scoring.
Why can't?
Okay.
Why can't?
Why can't he be considered the best in the
Why
team?
can't Mbappe?
Because Giroud's 31.
Yeah, why can't Mbappe?
Why? Because he's 31?
30 spot.
So you're saying age defies how good you are as a player?
I mean, the fact that Mbappe has so much.
No, because
time
everyone
still
rates.
to
Because everyone
create-
rates. But I'm talking about right now. Why does everyone rate Mbappe because he's still young? Because he plays with the best.
You're
in the team
wilding. You're wilding. You're just trying to create
I don't know.
something.
I'm literally just looking at.
guy's wilding
I'm
right
looking at with my eyes straight forward, not because I'm looking
No,
to the
you're
future or
not,
the past.
bro.
Because
No,
everyone
you're
looks to
not.
the future. Oh, it's because he could be something great because he played so good.
Has he
Look
not
at right
proven?
now. What's he doing right now?
Has he not proven what he's
Performing,
done
bro.
right now? He's performing.
He's playing amazing.
yeah.
He's playing amazing, but he did fuck all against England.
That's one game.
That's the best opposition they came up against.
Okay.
We'll see what happens this game.
What if Mbappe scores 2 goals against Morocco and Giroud does
Then we
nothing?
can start talking about it. But I'm saying right now he has none
Because
yet.
he scores just
Then you
because he
can start.
scores 2 goals
So-
against Giroud.
So,
against
so if France
Morocco.
win the World Cup and Mbappe doesn't score in the semi or final, you're gonna give him no love.
I'll give him love, but it also shows who were the key players that brought them to the win in the semifinals and the finals, where it mostly
Mbappe's
matters.
gonna be remembered.
Yeah, but it's bullshit though. I know you guys say it's not, but I'm saying it is.
I don't think it's bullshit.
Why? What if Giroud scores 2 goals and Mbappe scores none and they tied with goals?
Kudos to him, but it's
Oh, kudos to him, but why is
show.
Mbappe? Because he's the
Mbappe
fastest on the
show.
pitch, because he's a killer and he's talented.
The best
You
player on
said
the
it.
team.
You
face of the team.
You said it. You just said it.
Because he's
talented.
talented. But end of the day, Giroud is the key player, one of the key players on the pitch.
I'm not saying he's not, but he's not the man.
But what makes Mbappe the
He's
man?
not the man.
What makes Mbappe the
Why
man?
is Ronaldo?
Marketing.
Why was Ronaldo the man for a thing?
He
Real
wasn't. He
Madrid.
was on the bench.
Ronaldo for Real Madrid. Ronaldo was the man.
We're talking about this World Cup 2022.
I'm giving you an example. Why is Ronaldo the man?
But as Matthew says, if Modric clearly is one of the key factors of them winning the Champions Leagues,
But Mbappe is a key factor right now.
but he hasn't done anything against England. He scored
one
2
game.
goals.
One
game.
Yeah, but it's a small tournament.
And he's done good in the rest of the games within this
Where
tournament.
did he score against?
Who?
Poland too.
Yeah.
and the other one's
Chesney,
where?
one of the best goalkeepers
Man,
in the
the
league.
scores scored against Chesney. He was standing still.
Okay,
Standing
but it's
still.
also
Those goals are nasty.
these are the teams he's coming up against.
What do you want me to do?
Not
So
score.
you guys rate stat patterns.
Okay? Would you rather him not score?
Yeah. What do you want him to
not play
do?
well?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you guys just rate what's on paper, not what you guys actually
Can't you
see
say
with your eye.
Giroud stat padding?
How's he stat padding?
How's Mbappe stat padding?
Because he's scoring against the shittiest teams. Giroud scored against England and he's won them the game.
Did he score though?
He did score. He got the ball on target. Was
one
it for him?
goal.
He wouldn't have gone in.
It hit off Maguire.
If it weren't for him, it wouldn't have gone in.
Okay, let's say Mbappe not creating the space for
space?
Giroud to score. Would it
Okay,
have-
but so
Wouldn't they have done it
what
without
about,
him?
what about everyone else leading up to Mbappe scoring those goals?
Okay, but how is
Who assisted Mbappe for those goals?
I don't know.
Probably Griezmann. And who assisted all these goals against Griezmann? Why isn't Griezmann giving all the
He's
love?
getting a lot of love.
No, but you guys are still rating Mbappe over him.
People are calling Griezmann one of the best international players of his generation
Well, you guys still rate Mbappe over him
because he's the best player on the team.
My flowers go to Griezmann and Giroud. Here you go. But I'm giving the trophy to Mbappe.
Yeah.
But he's not the captain.
I'm giving the trophy to Mbappe.
Yeah, because you don't know football.
So the majority of the world that watches football doesn't know football.
Yes, even probably I would say even Thierry Henry would rate
Okay, but
Giroud
Thierry
over more
Henry is-
Mbappe and anyone else. on the
Okay,
team.
Thierry
and he
Henry-
knows them.
No,
he's
he-
French.
Thierry
he
Henry
watches
makes
football.
great points.
He knows
I saw
football.
the interview.
He knows football more than all of you.
Henry makes great
He
points.
coaches the game. He's a freaking pundit. He
He's
knows
not a
football
good
more than
coach.
all
He's
of
not a
you.
good
He's not a coach.
Okay, but he's experienced it. He's part of it. He knows more about football than all of you.
Okay.
And what does he say?
He's played it?
And he clearly rates
Okay.
Giroud.
Does Pele not know anything about football?
Pele's playing in a different generation.
What?
Okay.
I'm not talking about Pele anymore.
You
Because
can say
Pele
the
played in
same
a different generation.
about thing, Henry.
Henry played in the most recent generation in football.
Different
compared to
generation.
Pele.
Different generation.
Yeah, but he knows football today.
And Pele doesn't?
Probably not. The guy probably doesn't watch football anymore.
Okay, that's an assumption then.
I'm just saying, you guys don't know ball.
Holy! Let us know in the comments. Is Mbappe better or is Giroud better for this?
No one's talking about who's better or worse. We're saying who is the biggest key factor in this World Cup right now. And you guys saying, oh, Mbappe this, Mbappe that. You're saying because he's the best and because everything he's in the future. You're talking about his future value and all this shit. He's so
the
young.
better player.
What? Because of his age? You literally brought up his age, which is the most ridiculous
He's
thing
the
ever.
top scorer of the
Top goal
tournament.
scorer of the tournament.
He scored five goals against the weakest side.
Okay, who did Giroud score against? Besides England. The other teams Mbappe played against.
But he didn't score against England.
What game?
And it's the biggest game because that game and that
Biggest
goal
game so
and that
far.
goal, that goal not bring it to the
Biggest game so far.
If Giroud did not score that goal, England, France is out of the
Biggest
World
game
Cup.
so far. Okay, so if Mbappe scores next game, does it not bring
We're
it
not
to the
talking
finals?
about tomorrow. We're talking about right now.
Okay.
I'll change my input
You can change your
tomorrow.
thing on one thing.
Yes.
You can change your whole Yes. Idea on him scoring a goal.
Yes, because we're talking about right now, and then we're talking. But are we not talking about this World Cup? What are we talking about in the whole career?
Yeah, and the game before the England game, Mbappe took him to the next stage.
So then Mbappe was the best.
As of right now,
Wait, so Mbappe was the best last week, but Giroud is the best this week.
because this game is a small tournament, every game matters. Yes.
Okay. So if France win the World Cup, you're gonna say Mbappe should get less flowers than Giroud.
Not saying that. I'm saying the World Cup isn't end yet, but right now the key players. I don't think Mbappe is the best right now for France. So maybe
Because he wasn't man of the match against England.
No, but I'm saying you guys are rating him so above everyone else. I don't think it's just because of him
Which
that
is
they're
valid.
this far. No, it's not valid.
He's the top scorer of the tournament.
But you guys rate goals for everything. Like you guys are literally so on this goal mindset.
He's a striker.
No, he's not.
He's a forward.
Goals win you
why,
everything.
But why do you guys rate him so much? Because he scored 5 goals. Like what else has he done?
That's a lot of goals.
Yeah, but if he scored 5 goals if he scored 5 goals against one team, and he scored no goals anyone else, you guys still gonna rate him?
Do you rate Thomas Müller?
Yeah, I do.
He was top scorer of the World Cup 2010. How many goals did he score? 5.
Okay,
Mbappe already has 5.
Okay, but it's not about just his goal aspect. As a player, Müller is different. He doesn't score all the goals. Lewandowski scored all the goals, for example, for Bayern Munich. But Müller,
about Germany.
We're
talking about Müller as a player is a key factor for all these goal scorers. You not rate Müller?
I do, but I rate Mbappe more than Müller.
You guys are so dumb.
You're crazy, bro.
What are your thoughts? You haven't said anything.
He's on my side. I guarantee you.
No, bro.
Because James watches more football than you. You watch Barcelona every single weekend. It's embarrassing. And half the time you don't even catch those games. Such a fake football fan.
Oh my gosh, bro.
He doesn't watch Barca games. He watches highlights.
I don't watch Barca.
He watches highlights.
What does that have to do with right now? What we're talking about?
I have to watch Barca games in front of Daniel, man, or else I don't watch Barca.
Okay, what's your take in like a sentence or two?
I feel like I'm being put in the corner here.
What are your thoughts
What are your thoughts?
on what just transpired?
Be free.
No, let me ask you this.
No.
Because from what they're asking, is Mbappe the reason why France is winning games right now? That's what they told me. France is where they are now because of Mbappe. And Mbappe should be given everything handed to him because of where they are right now.
Everything. We're switching the question.
That's what you guys are saying.
No, technically, yes, Mbappe is the reason they're here. You take them out of the team. They're not here.
Yes, you can, man. Are you saying if you take Mbappe off this France team, they're not making it this far into this World Cup? Okay,
bro,
okay,
I don't think so, bro.
okay.
I don't think so,
Okay,
Bro, wait.
okay.
You think?
Okay, well, no. Let me ask this.
What are you searching up?
Okay, wait. Let me ask this question. You take Giroud off the team, you bring on Benzema.
It's a different team.
You take off
Just like taking Mbappe off the
You
team.
take off Mbappe off the
that's
team.
different.
Who are you putting on?
Coleman, he does just as much.
Oh my gosh!
What did Mbappe do against their biggest rival right now, England? They did nothing.
Oh my god.
They shut him down.
Giroud wouldn't be starting if Benzema was there. He has a Ballon d'Or coming off the great best season of
Yeah,
his
but a lot of people are saying a lot of people would be saying right now that if it weren't for Benzema getting injured, this team could be very different. And who knows if they'd be right here right now?
Who knows if Benzema would have scored more goals than Giroud? Who knows?
But a lot of people are saying
knows?
Giroud has already proven himself because of the last World Cup.
All I know is if
But
Mbappe's not
Giroud
there,
has proven himself already from the last World
So
Cup.
is Mbappe.
because Benzema wasn't there.
We're
And
talking about
Mbappe
Benzema
has
and Giroud.
proved.
What are you talking about?
If Benzema was there, Giroud wouldn't be starting either.
Yeah, but Giroud has already proven himself.
Giroud, if Benzema was in that French team, Giroud wouldn't be playing.
Bro, if Benzema
This
didn't
year-
get caught up with a teenager,
Exactly.
Giroud wouldn't be in the conversation.
Giroud, Giroud wouldn't be in your head.
That's actually, we probably wouldn't even be talking
You wouldn't
about
know
it.
what Giroud
And
would
maybe
be
France
playing
didn't win
nothing.
2018.
Maybe not.
Don't
And that's
search
what
up
I'm
Benzema 15.
Jesus Christ.
This guy said take off Mbappe and it's a quick fix. Coleman.
It's not a quick fix, but we're saying
You said Kingsley Coleman would slot right in.
and he would probably not saying he would individually as an individual player talent, he wouldn't be able to break through players and score, but he would still be able to provide a lot for the rest of the team.
Would he score 5 goals in the World Cup?
But what does 5 goals matters if your team is fucking
That's
winning?
the impact
But
Mbappe
what
made for
does it
France.
matter if your team is winning 1-0 and it's not you scoring?
You think they do that without Mbappe?
Yes, I think so.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. You're mad.
Yes, I think so.
You're mad.
That's like taking Neymar out of Brazil.
That's like taking Messi off of the thing. They're gonna do so much better. That's crazy.
What do you think?
You guys are all wilding.
How are we wilding?
You guys are all wilding.
I'm wilding because this guy's wilding.
You guys are crazy.
Let us know in the comments down below. Who's wilding more?
Everyone.
I don't know
Every
who's
single
wild.
one of
No
you
one's
guys are
wilding,
wilding.
So who you got
man.
winning? Croatia or Argentina?
Oh, we're back to. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Giroud makes the
I
impact.
don't know how we got there. Well, I got to stick with my pick. I've had Argentina winning since the jump, so I'm not trying to be like Quinto and switch up.
What do you mean switch up?
Because you always flip flopping your picks, man.
No ball.
No cap.
I don't know about
Man, the last year the Euro Cup, you had like 5 different Golden Boot winners.
Who?
You.
Ronaldo.
And Lukaku.
as well.
I had Ronaldo.
And Lukaku.
Who won it?
I think you had Mbappe in there too.
Who
You had
won
a couple.
it? Ronaldo.
But anyway, I think Argentina. I think it's gonna be 1-1, and then it's gonna go to pens.
Damn.
I think it's gonna go to pens, and then I think Argentina will take it because I think, you know what, like Martinez is a great shot stopper too. Like, you saw him in that game, like he was solid
He'll get in your head too.
in the shooter as well. Like he gets in your head, he'll talk shit. You know what I mean? And I think it'll be a good game, but I think Argentina will just edge it. I mean, it would be pretty cool to see a 2018 rematch.
Yeah.
But I think like Argentina versus France would make a better final for me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stick with my OG pick. I'm gonna go Argentina. I think this is Messi's World Cup. I think
Messi's World Cup to lose.
not to lose, but I think like this is like his. Like this is like realistically, this is his last chance of him being that guy. And you can tell the team are fighting for him. They're hooliganing it up, and you know, you can see the camaraderie, which is important.
So me, I think this goes one of two ways. One way, Croatia do what they do, take it extra time and win it there, like a 2-1 victory. Or B, I feel like Argentina slapped them up, like 3-1.
So one of the two teams is going to
4-2.
win.
But with that being said, what I think is more likely to happen, I don't know, man. I'm not subscribed to Disney Plus. I don't think Croatia will go on the little Cinderella run to the final. They have a good team. It's possible, but I think they have Argentina, France planned for the final. I think
Who's
Argentina
they?
take it. They, bro.
The gods.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have Argentina going through. I
higher
feel like
power.
Messi's, he's hungry. This whole Argentina team's hungry. If Messi has a masterclass, it's done. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Depends on Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Fair.
it
I
depends
have
on Messi.
Argentina going.
Because if Messi doesn't come out to play, then I think Croatia win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
That's all our Argentina Croatia picks. As for France and Morocco,
Okay, let's keep this about the game.
Yes. I'll go quick.
Giroud's not scoring.
No.
France are going to win, but Mbappe's not scoring a single goal
How much you want to bet?
because Hakimi's shutting him down again. Giroud's going to score.
You guys want to place a bet there? I think I see.
Mbappe's not scoring a single goal in this game.
$20.
20 bolts.
So
Mbappe's
it's just
not scoring a single
Mbappe's
goal.
not scoring.
He didn't have one shot on target last game. And you were crying about it because I bet when he scores, take a shot, please.
All right. $20.
He's not scoring a single goal.
We'll see about that. Who takes penalties? Messi. Mbappe, right?
Probably Griezmann.
Might be
Definitely not
Mbappe.
Giroud.
It might be.
No, it's not.
If it's a penalty, it doesn't count. No,
Nah, you can't do that. You
It's
can't do
handed
that.
to him. It's handed to him.
Nah, you can't do
You
that.
guys are rating Mbappe because he scored all those 5 goals, but they were like in play.
Okay, but the
It's
bet's
50-50.
about scoring, though.
It's 50-50.
Does he score pens?
I've never seen Mbappe take a pen.
It's 50-50.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Harry Kane can miss it. Mbappe can miss it.
I don't think I've ever seen
And
Mbappe
Mbappe
take
probably
a pen.
doesn't. he's probably-
Griezmann ran them last couple of
Because in that
tourneys.
France team would have been like Griezmann or Pogba, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Who knows?
Okay, he's not taking a pen either.
Okay. If he does, he does. But yeah, I got France winning. I think, like you said, the Disney Plus Cinderella story from Morocco is also, gone too far.
Yeah.
The clock hit.
Trials like run already.
The clock hit midnight,
Yeah.
and they had to go back home.
Exactly.
So France got it. I think it's gonna be a good game. Morocco's gonna do the thing for a bit, and then I think they're gonna realize, their defense is missing a lot. Saiss and their other defender as well. So I hope Amrabat's gonna have a good game no matter what. But let's see what. I think it's gonna be a good battle. The midfield battles I think is gonna be really good. But we'll see. I think it's gonna be a good game. I wouldn't be surprised if Morocco wins it. But I can see 2-0. 2-0 France. Mbappe both.
Shout out Killian.
Jayzinho.
I got Morocco winning.
Morocco.
This guy watches too much Disney Plus, bro.
Yeah.
All that France talk.
I got Morocco.
This guy's wearing a France jersey.
So they got knocked out and Mbappe doesn't score again.
I got Morocco.
Why?
Vibes.
Defenders aren't there, man.
I don't care. Sometimes it's just the will to win.
Powerful.
France don't have the will to win.
They do, but it's. You remember when Shakira said, "This time for Africa"?
I thought you were gonna say my hips don't lie.
Remember when she said, "This time for Africa"? This is the time.
It's time.
Morocco Croatia final. Book it.
I don't know, man. A lot of Africans don't want Morocco to win.
Well, I am one that does.
You're African?
I mean, statistically, he is.
You're not wrong.
That's it.
23andMe, right?
Ancestry DNA, actually.
That's it.
Ancestry.com.
Who you got?
James.
This is a tough one, man. Like, my heart's with Morocco.
Of course, my heart's with Morocco. I want my boy Amrabat to win, but
It really is.
I'd be smart with this.
But I just feel like, you know, all things considered, like, obviously we don't know. Who knows? The center backs could be back. I don't think so. And I think that is truly what's going to kind of be their downfall because, you know, when you're going from having center backs that are, you know, playing the Premier League, playing, you know, Besiktas, like your top quality players, and then now you're kind of looking at second tier players that are playing, like, you know, lower tier France and Valladolid, I think the other bloke plays for. It's a little bit different, I think, when you're coming up against Mbappe. Like, Morocco haven't really had to face an attacker like on the level of Mbappe. Like, Ronaldo's not that dude anymore. Like, no one else on Portugal is really doing their thing. Spain didn't really have any prominent attackers either, right? Like, they just had a bunch of false nines running around. And I think, like, you know, someone like Mbappe, someone like Giroud as well, who in the air is quite dangerous, might cause them some problems. So my head says France, but for the vibes, I'm going to go Morocco.
For the vibes.
For the vibes.
I rate that. You know, the vibes are good with Morocco, you know?
They really are, man. And, like, they got some special players. Ziyech,
You're not
Rufal, other lad in the midfield. Ooh.
What's his name?
Ooh.
Wani.
That guy. The dude who plays for Angers.
Yeah.
He's talented, too. He's techie. And I like the way they play. I think it's going to be a good game. Like, you know, it's going to be a tricky game. A lot of tricky players. A lot of skillful footwork.
Who do you guys... Okay, no. After your Matt's prediction, I'll ask the question.
Yeah, Morocco.
So me personally, I think it's an easy one, man.
Morocco, yeah, I know.
It's got to be France. Like, we've seen Morocco play well. They've been doing their thing, but, like, facing off against a truly world-class side, like France,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's going to be too much for them. I feel like they're going to get nervous. They'll concede early on, and then the goals will just keep on coming, I think. I feel like that's what's going to happen in this game.
So France.
France end up winning, like, 3-0, 3-1, maybe. That's what I say.
Okay. Not bad. My question is quickly, who's the X factor or what is the X factor? It could be a player. It could be, you know,
Oh, God.
something like that. Not a player. It can be like the way they play. I think my X factor is France's counterattack.
Where are you going with this?
France's counterattack.
Who specifically?
Okay, I'm done with this. Wait, I'm done.
Giroud, bro. The pace on Giroud, bro. What do you mean?
You're scoring a goal.
Oh my gosh, bro. But yeah, I guess that's it.
Oh, you're still talking?
I'm still talking, bro. I'm talking smart.
Did you say your pick, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. France,
Yeah.
you're right.
France, right? So we all have France and Argentina. Most of us.
Yeah, just us.
France and Argentina finals.
Disney Plus boys over there.
For me, I think if France do win, it'll come with a goal from like a Varane. A
Damn.
header.
Or like a Upa mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a Rabiot stunner.
Giroud bicycle kick, for sure.
Jules Koundé.
Giroud scorpion kick.
Then
yeah.
Bella needs a goal. Has he scored? He hasn't scored.
He's been like...
No.
Talent, man. He has to score.
Yeah.
He's been moving.
He has been moving. He's been moving Wazi.
You might get locked down
Didn't do
by
much last game.
Mazraoui.
He's done anything all tournament.
Yeah, low key.
No, he's been good.
He's been doing his thing.
Who's I?
Just needs a goal, I think.
No, I think
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's only one ball.
That's true.
there's two.
But yeah, boys. I think we're gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah,
Let us know what you guys think. Let us know your predictions. Who's gonna
winning-
win these games?
Yeah, who's winning the World Cup?
Mm-hmm.
And who's a better player, Mbappe or Giroud? I think it's pretty obvious. But,
not
you know, if
better,
you want to be different because you want to be different.
Key player.
That's crazy.
Key player.
That's crazy.
Same answer
Same
for me.
answer. Same answer for me. Who's a better player?
But yeah, boys. That's that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know who we are.
We the culture, baby.
The culture.
Later, boys.
That we out.
Later. Suey.
No more.
Disgusted Giroud.
Yo, you guys are actually wild.
No. This guy must
For
be.
like 20 minutes.
This guy's doing it for the. What's it called?
Like you